Hello friends, welcome to my new code responsive website with Bootstrap 3 tutorial series video. Friends, in this tutorial we will learn how to add Google Maps and a contact form to our website. So if I go to the browser, so friends, in our previous tutorial we discussed about the blog for our company. So we created 3 posts and we created this pager here. So in this tutorial we will be seeing how we can create this contact form. So if I show you on the original site, then here you see on the contact form we have basically 2 boxes. So one box, so the one box having the information for our contact. So here you can see there is a Google map, and then beside is there is the contact information. So here you will see this map and this contact information is responsive. So if I decrease the width, so it comes up like this, and when I enlarge it, so it takes in, so this map takes in 8 grid width column and this information takes in 4 grid width column, and just below there is a contact form. So here this name and email address and phone number takes in say 3 columns, which is 4 grid width 4 4, which makes it 12. And then there is a text area for complete message, and there is a submit button. So in this tutorial we will be creating these 2 boxes. So so let's go to our editor, and first we'll see how we can provide this heading, this Google map and contact us information. So into our contact.html, just between our header and a footer, so here I will be creating a div, and to this div I will provide a class of container. So inside this container I will create another div, and to this div I will provide a class of box, and inside this box I will create a div, provide a class of row, and inside this row I will create a column. So first I will be creating a large column having 12 grid width. So this large column is for this contact business casual heading. So just inside this first I will create an HR, and so which is a horizontal rule, and then I will provide it a heading, and to this heading I will provide a class of say intro text. So this CSS class we discussed in our previous tutorial, and we'll also provide it a text center property, and here we'll give a text as contact, and we'll create a strong element, and to this we'll provide a text as business casual, and just below the h2 we'll create an HR. So if I save it and show it you on the browser, then if I go to contact.html, you will see the heading is shown, and now just below this heading we'll first create a Google map and then contact us information. So here just below the large column I will create 8 by 4 column. So I will give a class as call dash md dash 8. So and I will just copy this, and I will give it, so to our 8th width column will provide a Google map. So in order to provide a Google map we need this iframe for Google map. So if I go to this Google map site, here I will say Google Maps. So here you see, so this is one of the say, so this Google map has something say a map of United States. So let's say I select this New York, and suppose I want to put the map of this New York City. So what we can do is, if you see there is a panel here. So if I expand it and to this menu, you can see there is a menu item saying share or embed map. So if I click it, if I go to embed map, so here you see that we have this iframe here. So what we can do is we can just copy this iframe, and we will paste it into this 8 width medium column, So the width I will be giving it as say 100%. And so if I save it and show it to you on the browser, so here you see this Google Map has came into picture. And now we have to provide this contact us information. So here we'll provide this contact us information. So into our this 4 grid width medium column, what we can do is first we will create a say paragraph, and to this paragraph we'll provide say phone, and then we'll create a strong element and we'll provide a phone number say 123456789. So if I save it and show it to you on the browser, then you see it comes up like this. So similarly we'll do this for email address. So here what I will do, I will just copy this complete paragraph and paste it below. I will change the text as email, and instead of this number I will give a anchor tag, and as it's an email, so we'll give an href property as mail to column, say we'll give as name @example.com, and I will just copy this and paste it here. And last I will be giving the address as 3481 Melrose Place, and then I will give a BR Beverly Hills CA 90210. If I save it and show it to you on the browser, then you see it looks something like this. And I will just decrease the height of this Google Map here. So instead of 450, I will be giving it as say 400. If I save it, so it comes up like this. So just below our contact business casual, we will create a contact form now. So this contact form is for the website so that people can contact the website team. So first we'll create this heading, then some text. So then we will create a form having this name, email address, phone number, message, and a submit button. So let's see. So just below this box I will create say a div, and to this div I will provide a class of box. So this box will be holding our contact form, and inside this box I will create a div, and to this div I will provide a class of row, and inside this row we will create a heading. So I will just copy this part here because it's exactly the same, and I'll paste it here, and I will give the heading to it as contact form. So if I save it and show it to you on the browser, then so it looks something like this. So now just below this we'll provide a paragraph and then our contact form. So here just below the HR we'll create a paragraph. Let's say to this paragraph I'll give a lorem ipsum text, and now just below this paragraph we'll create a form. So we'll create a form element first, and inside this form element we'll first create a div, and to this div we'll provide a class of say row, because to our first row I will be providing name, email address, and phone number. So I have to partition it into 4 columns. So inside this row I will create a div, and to this div I will provide a class of form group. So this is a bootstrap class which can hold the form elements together, and I will also give it a class of say call lg-4, and then inside this I will be creating a label. So let's say I give a label as name, and just below it I will create a input type. So input, so here let's say I give a type as text. I will remove this name and will give a class to it as form control. So this is a bootstrap class for the form elements. So I will save it and copy this complete div and paste it 2 times below. I will change the label as email and input type as email. Here I will change the name to phone number and type as tell. So first save it and show it you on the browser. So you can see this name, email and phone number comes up like this. So just below this 3 we have to provide a message text area. So what we'll do, we'll just copy this, we'll paste it here and we'll give it a column as 12, and instead of this input type what we can do is we have to provide a text area. So here I will give as text area, and to this we'll provide a class of form control, and let's say we want to expand this text area to 6 rows. So we'll give a attribute rows as 6. I will also change the heading to it as message, and if I save it and show it to you on the browser, then you see it looks something like this. So this is actually our text area, and now below this text area we have to provide a button. So what we can do is we'll copy this complete column and paste it below, and here, so instead of this label and text area, what we can do is we can create an input type, and let's say I will give a type as hidden, name as save button, and let's say I give value as contact, and just below I will create a button. So to this button I will provide a type as submit, because it's a submit button, and I will provide a class to it as btn dash default. So I'm making it a default button having a gray color, and here I will give a text to it as submit. So if I save it and show it to you on the browser, so you can see our contact form has been created. So friends, we have created all the 4 pages for our website, is home, about, blog and contact. So we have completely coded our website from start to finish in this tutorial, and you can see this site is completely responsive with what we created. So friends, hope you like this tutorial and this complete series. Please like, share, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. You can also visit my blog. The link is provided in the description. Thanks. Have a nice day.